I'm headed out on an overnight fishing trip, and this is how I get the car prepped for the trip. Clear it all out, take the car seats. Before I head out, I always make sure I've got jumper cables, a jump pack, fully charged, tire repair kit, and a machine to pump up the tires if I get a flat. Air mattress. It's always so much easier to get your sleeping arrangement set up before you go. For all the fish I catch, fingers crossed. Travel rod, fishing supplies, cooking supplies, and camera gear. And since any trip to the ocean for me is at least 4 hours now, I like to bring my dive gear, just in case the water clarity is too good to pass up. One stop on the way, I'm gonna get some gas and some bait. Got some anchovy and some herring. That's what it's all about right there. Looks pretty rough though, and the water's kind of murky. So we'll see how it is tomorrow. Isn't it interesting how when the sun sets, the entire mood of everything just changes? It's almost like the joy and happiness of the day is gone and you better get ready for the darkness. I don't know, there's something I want to say about it, but I just don't have the words for whatever reason. It's just that repetitive cycle every day, in and out, every day. Just the crazy thoughts when you drive 4 hours alone. I grabbed me a few Italian sausages. That's my favorite brand. This is a little foreshadow of what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So instead of making a fire, I'm just going to grill these over the propane stove right outside the car. So I'll see you guys in the morning. And so another day begins. Gonna catch some fish. It's a beautiful morning to try. So I showed you how I packed my car yesterday. Let me show you what's in my bag today. Besides all my camera stuff and my knives and my cooking stuff, got my tackle box. But the most important thing today is the bobber. One of my goals today is to get a limit of lingcod and then cook one hole on a rotisserie over some charcoal. I've never been able to do that from shore so far, and I think the bobber is going to be the trick to do it. So I'm going to get the travel rod all put together, get everything set up, and show you what we're working with. The bobber comes with bobber stoppers and 4 beads. First thing, put one of the bobber stoppers on your braid. Next thing, put the bead on your braid, and then slip on the bobber red side up. And see how the bobber stops? All you gotta do is move that bobber stopper anywhere you want, and that's where it'll stop from there on. Now I'm gonna tie up a leader, which I'm gonna attach my bait to. So I've got 30-pound fluoro, and I'm only gonna take about 2 feet of that. And instead of the cable baiter that I usually use with this rig, today I'm gonna tie a trap rig with a sliding snell knot and a treble hook on the bottom. This is how I personally tie that rig. Got my hook and my leader. Leader goes through the eye of the hook. I take an extra piece of line about 8 inches to 1 foot. I put it through the hook's eye also. I keep that extra piece of line a little bit longer so I can keep track, and I hook the other end of it back through the hook's eye. Now I take that loop and I wrap it around the shank of the hook about 6 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now I carefully hold everything in place and I pull the long end of that extra piece of line so it's barely tight. Now if you can dunk this in some water or just spit on the whole thing, then you can slide the hook down to the bottom. I'll hold the short end of the leader, pull that hook nearly to the bottom, about 6 inches away from the bottom. Then I'll grab both ends of the extra piece of line that I used, pull that tight. I'll cut off the excess of that extra line. There we have a hook on our leader, and with that hook I can slide it down or I can slide it up. Just below that hook, I'm gonna tie a big old treble hook. There we go, that's the rig for our herring. There's 2 more important things for this rig to work properly. The first thing is to take a 1/4 ounce bullet weight or egg sinker and slip that onto the leader so it rests on the top hook. And the next thing is to tie a ball bearing swivel to the leader and the main line. pull the sliding snell so there's a slight bend in the bait. Now we've got everything attached. Our bait, our leader, ball bearing swivel to the main line. And whenever I'm starting to fish like this, I'll set it to about 10 or 15 feet first. There's 5 feet. I'll move up the bobber stopper 5 more feet. Today I'm just gonna start it at 10 feet deep. And after about 3 or 4 casts, I'll move it 5 feet deeper. You really gotta find the right depth when you're fishing this rig. Because the strike zone is about 5 to 8 feet off the bottom. And if you've got the bobber stopper set to 15 feet, but you're fishing 35 feet of water, you're fishing too high. So you gotta keep adjusting until you get bit or until you get snagged, and then you can readjust. There are a couple ways to fish this rig. You can let the bobber float around in the current, bobbing up and down with the waves, and that'll give it some nice action. Or you can give it a slow retrieve, and that ball bearing swivel will allow that herring to spin, and it'll kind of look like a lure trolling. And that 1/4 ounce weight will keep it down at the bottom. The bobber found its way into a rip current, so it's getting farther and farther out now. Good fish on. Bobber went straight down. Oh, it's a good fish. It's a really good one. It's a ling. Yeah, baby. On the bobber. I think it's a keeper. Oh, that's a nice, very nice one on the bobber, baby. Let's go. All right, can we land it though? This one might be too big to pull up. Oh, that's a nice one. That's, oh, he choked that herring. He choked it. All right, we're just gonna pull him up right here, right now. Just like that. That's a keeper lingcod, baby. Let's go. Woo. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's the first one right there on the herring in the rip current. Beautiful blue lingcod. I think I may have gotten a little too excited. I think it's small. It's probably about 20 inches. Got a little too excited. It's only 19 inches. They need to be 22, so I got to release it. See you later, bud. Dang. At least I know the depth is right. I'm gonna cast it right back into the rip current. Woo! Let's do it again. Fish on again, a nice one. Bobber down, baby. Oh, it's fighting hard. Another blue lingcod. That one looks like a keeper to me. Barely hooked. I don't think I can just lift it up. I think I'm gonna have to try it. Shoot. Yeah, that's small. Oh, I think it's small. Surprised I got it in. Bobber rig though, killing it. Oh man, I'm going through my bait fast. I used 4 pieces already. Just small by 2 inches again. If we catch it again, we know it has a hole in its lip right there. Nice fish though. I wonder if these fish are hanging around that rip current because that's where all the bait flows. All right, 3rd time's the charm. Let's get a keeper this time. Fish on again. Oh, this one's bigger. Oh no, that's a snag. Oh, dang it. The good thing now, I tied my leader lighter than my main line, so if I break it, I shouldn't lose the bobber. And now I know exactly how deep it is, so I don't have to set the bobber stopper quite as deep. Well, I got it out. Check for frays, of course, and reset the bobber stopper. Really nice way to fish. I don't know why I don't do it more. I don't know, this place is kind of losing its luster for me. Just got snagged. I think it's time to change it up. We're in a new spot. The bobber stopper is set at 12.5 feet. AC, this catch is for you. I'm probably gonna get splashed. These rocks are pretty wet, but that's all right. We got a really nice drift with this current. It's taking it straight out. So I don't think I'm in the strike zone. I gotta raise that bobber stopper another 5 feet. So we're at 17.5 feet. No bites. 5 minutes later, I'm gonna adjust again. 5 feet deeper. All right, we're at 22.5 feet deep now. Oh, I knew it. That bobber went straight down and we got a fish on. Oh, we're going over this ledge though. Oh man, this is a nice one, y'all. This is a really nice one. Going over this ledge. Can we get it over? Oh yeah, baby, come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Man, I love when that bobber goes straight down. All right, oh yeah, oh, it broke off. Oh, he didn't break off, he just came off. He just popped off. Ah, that was the keeper lingcod right there. Oh man, that was the one. That was the one. Oh, so frustrating. I only got 2 more baits left. The only problem with the treble, even though it looks like it's big, you just hook them in the lip. You don't get a good hook set like a nice 5/0, 6/0 hook. All right, shake it off. Important when you bring your bait in to check it that you don't smash the bobber and smash the bait into the rocks, or else you'll ruin the bait. Well, I'm gonna try a slightly different spot. Nice and easy. It's really helpful to keep track of time when you're fishing. That way you don't just waste your whole day. You can be as efficient as possible, fishing this spot 10 minutes, next spot 10 minutes, and keep yourself honest and go by a schedule. I only got 1 left after this. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a keeper ling. That's a keeper ling right there. Oh, it came off again. Oh, it came off again. Oh my gosh. Heart's broken, y'all. 2 in a row. It's that treble hook. Can't deny it. I'm a little frustrated. Switching to this little Kitech type bait. It's a 5.5 inch with a 1/2 ounce jig head. It's really difficult to fish this with a swim bait because there's so many ledges out here. That's why the bobber is so nice, because you're straight vertical to them. And snagged, first cast, jig. Too many ledges. Too many ledges. I got to go back to the bobber, I think. One big jump. All right, here we go. Another new spot. 15 feet deep on the bobber stopper. I'm at 20 feet on the bobber stopper right now. No snags. I'm gonna go down to 25 feet next and keep working my way 5 feet deeper every 10 minutes. Fish on, baby. Oh my gosh, it's a great one. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's in the rocks and it's really big. Get up over that rock right there. Oh my God, it's rubbing right on that rock. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this might be PB. This might be PB ling. It's in the seaweed. I got it, y'all. I got it. Yes. Oh, yes. There it is, y'all. I got it. I got one. Oh my gosh, it's barely hooked, but I got it. That's a beautiful keeper lingcod. Woo! I don't know how much of that I got on video because the camera was so far away. But look at that! Let's go! This is PB from shore. Can't even on the anchovy. Oh my God, that thing is fat. That thing is fat. This is like a 26-inch fish. Oh my goodness. Been waiting all day for this. This is the first one. We're trying to get the Lingcod Limit though, so we're gonna get another one. What a fat, beautiful fish. On the bobber with the little piece of anchovy. And the little anchovy exposed the hook more, so maybe it was able to get a better hook set. They're so cat-like in their behavior. It honestly makes me feel for it a little bit to see it in the tide pool like that. But I'm gonna try for the Lingcod Limit now. I'm gonna leave it in here. This tide pool is pretty fresh. See you later, bud. Oh my gosh, I'm still so happy about that. All right, let's get the second one. That's how the anchovy looks with the hook. Much more hook exposed to get a better hook set. And one thing I did differently this time, after I missed the other two, I loosened the drag a lot. You can have your drag cranked down almost to the max when you're fishing a jig or a swim bait, because when they bite it, the hook is in there. But with this, sometimes they don't take it all the way. It's better to let that fish run just in case that treble hook is barely hooked on the skin. Another one, a good one. Another good one. Oh, broke off, God. Oh, that was a keeper too. But the good thing is, he just took the bait. So if he just took the bait, he might think he got a free meal and he'll come back for another. Ugh. A good one, another one. Another one, it's on the rocks again. Get over the rocks, please, get over the rocks. Get over the rocks. Oh, it's over, it's over. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't come off, don't come off. Oh, come on, get over here. Oh God, it's this freaking ledge. It's just getting over this ledge, that's the problem. Oh, there's a wave, it's bringing him in. Thank you, wave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah. Here we go, here we go. Is this number two? Is this number two? It's cabezon. Nice one. Wow, beautiful one. Oh, he swallowed it. Oh, I haven't caught a cabezon in a long time. This is not quite a keeper. They need to be 15 inches. Pretty cool though. Man, he was hooked pretty bad and he's bleeding a little bit, but I got to get him in the water as fast as possible. Hopefully he swims away. Anchovies, man, killing it right on the ledges. This is the big jump. Hopefully last time I have to do this jump. I'm down to my last 5 anchovies. It was a pack of 10. Dang it, snagged again, 18 feet deep. This one needs to be 15 feet over here. The sun is so bright right in my face and the reflection off the water really hits me also. I didn't even bring a hat. I know I've got a bad sunburn. Also got to remember that it's not 15 feet like it was 2 hours ago. Now the water has dropped 3 extra feet, so you got to take that into consideration. Well, this is my last piece of bait and essentially last cast. I definitely prefer herring over anchovy just because they're a lot more hardy, but if I use herring again, I would definitely get larger hooks. There it is. There it is. This might be the one. This might be the one. It's coming in nice. Right on top. Come on, I'm gonna loosen the drag now. We're in a safe area. I'll let him take it if he needs to. Oh baby, come on. Let's keep him underwater. Come on. Keeper or what? Oh, big wave. Oh, big wave. What is it, y'all? Oh no, don't come off, please, don't come off, don't come off. I need to get you guys to see this, see what's happening. Check it out. Let's see it together. Is it a keeper ling or what? Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be the one? It's still deep and it's really heavy. It's really heavy. It's really heavy. Oh my gosh, I think it is. Yep, that's a keeper ling. If I can get this, this is the one. Oh. All right, how am I gonna get this now? I gotta bring it over here. Oh man, this one, I don't even know how it's hooked. I haven't even seen it yet. Oh, I know, all I know is it's a keeper. And I'm just gonna let it run if it needs to. I loosen the drag. I'm gonna let it run a little bit. Just let it get tired. If I keep the drag really tight, then it's just like, it can run and it'll rip the hook right out of its mouth. So that's why I loosen the drag. I could even loosen it a tiny bit more. Okay, I need to land it right over here. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful fish. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, come on. Stay over here. There he is, he's over there. I can't tell if he choked it or what. Oh, I think he did. Oh no, he barely hooked again. He's barely hooked on the treble. Come on over here. Barely hooked on the treble. All right, right here. Need to get him in. Need to get him in this zone. Mouth wide open, a lot of drag. Don't fight. Okay, here we go, right here. No, 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 no. Don't fight, don't fight, don't fight. I know he's super tired. I just need that perfect wave to knock him in over here. Whew. Oh man, this is a tough one. Not sure how we're gonna do it. Oh my gosh, oh no, 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 no. Oh, that hook just spun around again. Oh no, please, 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 he's running, he's running, he's running hard. He's hooked on this lip, just barely hooked, and I can't tighten that drag or else he's gonna pop off. There's really no way for me to get him right now. If I had a gaff, I could. I just can't step down there safely. Jeez. I really got to play this perfectly. All right, right here. Oh my gosh, the second hook has him. The top hook. I just can't tell if it's hooked well or not. I'm gonna just say it is and just go for it. Oh my gosh. Come on, I need him right now. I need him right now. Get in here. Oh, swing him in. There it is. Oh yes. Oh my God, that's huge. That thing is huge. Ha ha, let's go. We did it. Our first limit of lingcod from shore in my entire life. This is why I thought he was barely hooked, because that treble, see that? But the top hook got him. The top hook, he had him really well. Wow. This is the one I just caught. That's the one I caught earlier. Limit of lings from shore. Let's go. This doesn't happen very often, so this is a very special day. Both keepers actually on the anchovy, but both on the bobber rig. Whew. Man, I don't know if there's enough time to cook, honestly. The sun's about to set, but I'm gonna bleed these fish while their hearts are still beating. So salt water actually makes a fish's blood clot. So I don't want it to clot, so I'm gonna remove that clot so it'll continue to bleed out. I also stabbed them in the brain just to make sure that they were dead. Now I'm just gonna make sure that I take care of this meat as best as I can. So cutting both tails and splitting it. Whatever extra blood is in there will drain right out. Geez, I can still hardly believe it. 2 26-inch keeper lingcod from shore. And if you didn't already know, I had these bobbers custom made, and I'm the only one who has them. So if you want to buy one, go to fishermanslife.net. You can pick one up along with the travel rod. Now I think it's just a little too late to cook, no matter how much I would like to do that rotisserie lingcod. I'll save that for another day. Thanks for watching, guys. Man, I'll be thinking about this day for a long time. The end of another beautiful day.